Yes, Naman, you're good to go. I mean, Jagrat.
Okay, sir. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jagrat, President of Commerce Association, and I welcome you all to Alpha Gaffer. And as the name suggests, you have to be an alpha, the lion of the corporate jungle if you want to survive here. Over the next 48 hours, you will be facing fierce corporate challenges, and only the best among all of you will rise in the end. Now, it gives me immense pleasure to introduce our judges for today's event. Our first judge for today's event is Miss Sharon Dominic. She is currently working as a talent acquisition specialist. She graduated from St. Joseph's College of Commerce, passed out as the best outgoing debater. She was a women's representative, association coordinator, and handled various responsibilities. She has completed various certified courses in communication, PR, psychology, etc. We are glad to have her here on board with us. We warmly welcome you to Alpha Gaffer, Sharon. Our second judge for today's event is Ms. Sheba Soeb. She's a remarkable young woman who is currently pursuing her BCom in MCC Autonomous. She's an alumni of MCC. Having been the Commerce Secretary, she has headed events from Best Manager to Product Launch, certifying her immense experience in the PU Festing circuit. She's currently heading the HR event at MCC, and she truly is an inspirational young woman, always hustling and seizing the day. We are delighted to have her here on board with us. We warmly welcome you to Alpha Gaffer, Sheba. Now, I request leave the meeting and presidency to stay. All the participants can leave the meeting now. Presidency should stay. You will be called according to your order.
St. Claret, please leave the meeting. St. Claret PU College, Jashwant, please leave the meeting. Yeah, good to start now. Presidency College?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, 1 second, I'll share the screen. Yeah. You will be having 4 plus 1 minute, last minute to conclude your presentation, and your time starts now.
All right. So, good morning, everybody. I'm Jenny, and this is Tanishka, and we're from Presidency PU College.
So our product is called, next slide.
Next slide, please.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I've changed.
No, we're not able to see it.
No?
No.
No.
Just
We're,
Yeah.
no?
okay. Yeah. So this is our brand. It's called Muffluff, and our slogan is for you. So Muffluff has been derived from my dog named Muffy, and Fluff is dog. Dogs are fluffy. So
Next one. All right. So what is Muffluff? So this is a brief introduction, and it's our brand basically provides freshly cooked meals for your dog, and it's all based on your subscription plan. Next slide.
So why would you choose Muffler? So have you ever had those really tiring days where you just want to go home and sleep? Well, people with dogs have more responsibility than just going home and relaxing. They have to feed their dog, and it's a lot of responsibility. So on one of these days, we have got your back. So our food is nutritious, it's hygienic, and it's completely cheaper than any of those processed kibbles and stuff like that.
All right, so you might be thinking it sounds pretty basic, but here are a few points which says otherwise. So the meal plan, when you subscribe to it, it's personalized according to your dog's weight, breed, height, all that. And then the second point is, and it's a platform. It connects all small dog related food businesses. So there's a lot of food businesses where they make cakes for dogs and all of that. And then all our main plans are verified by vets, and it's completely hygienic, and portions are also maintained according to the size of the dog. And it can be ordered on occasions like Swiggy, like individual occasions, or you can also subscribe to a meal plan. Yeah. Next.
So after this, you must be thinking, okay, what's so special about it? So I would like to say that this is basically Swiggy for your dog. So we aim to bring all small scale business owners and stuff like that who make dog food and who care about dogs and do stuff like that. So we connect all of them because so that they can increase their reach and you can reach them better. And you have only one platform where you can just go and order your food.
Next. Okay, so this is a procedure to subscribe. So all customers have to fill out a questionnaire, and the questionnaire consists of all questions related to your dog. So your weight, the weight of the dog, age, food preferences, allergies, and all of that. And then there's also a form that should be filled with the owner's details, the name, address of the owner, phone number, email, all those basic details. And also a medical certificate is a must. So we know on what basis we should plan your dog's meal. And then with that, one of the last steps is a mail will be sent from our side, and that confirms the subscription along with the payment details. Next.
So you already heard the procedure to buy from our product. Now we are going to tell you the procedure to order from other small businesses. So it's exactly like Swiggy. You browse through all the options that you have. You choose what you want on that particular day, depending on the small business, and you just place your order, and one of our delivery executives will reach you in no time.
So this is our marketing strategy. Get the word out. So far, we've been trying to reach apartments and community gatherings because that's where you can find a large platform. And there's also social media, obviously, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that. And flyers have also played a huge role. And we've also been trying to find tie-ups with apps and pet accounts where they can promote our service. And then lastly, we're also partnering up with pet stores. They can attract more customers and they have a wider reach. Next.
So this is so far this is our menu. We are working on a lot more stuff. So
1 minute to conclude.
All right. So as you can see, we have all these delicious recipes, and it's all catered to your dog. So we're working on more, but so far this is what we've done.
Next. Okay, the subscription plans. This is a subscription plan that we are offering. So there's 2 meals every day per month, and that's the cost. And there's 1 meal for 1 month on all days. And there's also something for individual orders based on your mood. And it's all customizable. The next one.
So we've made an analysis of a few people who we've given trial like samples and stuff, and this is the response that we received, and we've got more response, but here are a few.
Next. And next, yeah. These are a few points that we've taken for strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So,
Yeah,
as you can see, and that's next one.
so we've made
Your time's up.
a video to just show the impact of muffler. Okay.
The video is running.
Unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, Naman, can you hear me?
Yes.
Jagrat, can you hear?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you guys hear? Is their time up?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
So stop presenting. I've gone through this particular PPT, so I'll start off with. Okay, I just want to ask Jagrat one thing. Jagrat, do you want me to start with the Kickstarter at the end of my questionnaire?
Yeah. Questions, right?
Yeah, I'll ask them for the pitch later. Is that okay?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, just give me a second. All right, team. So your concept was pretty nice. Why? Because it is something that is practically possible. Now, the reason why this stood out for me was it is something that I can picture happening. But there are a lot of flaws that I have seen. The first thing is that you're talking about intense customization. You're talking about customization to a level where you're going to cater each and every dog, okay, which is practically impossible. Even if you agree, I'm still not going to agree to it, okay, because you are telling me you want to scale up this business on a larger scale. But if you tell me you're going to customize for each and every client of yours, it is not possible. That's your first question that I want you to answer and find a reasonable answer that I agree to. The second thing you speak about is Swiggy. You are talking about multiple, places that you can order from for your dog. But at the same time, you put across a menu. So I don't know how you are working. You have a standard menu and you have multiple restaurants. I have no clue what you're trying to say. You're sort of contradicting over there. That is my second concern. And my third concern is I feel your SWOT analysis and your finances, where I think they were your running finances your running investment and your fixed investment, terrible. So these are the things that I want you to explain. The first thing is your intense customization, your Swiggy and menu ka conflict, and then your weak SWOT analysis and finance. These are the things that I want you to talk about.
Okay, fine. So firstly, about the customization, we're only customizing when it comes to subscription. So when somebody takes a monthly subscription, that's when we are customizing. So it's only a one-time basis, and we'll keep sending the food based on that. So we don't always take the analysis again and again. It's only based on the subscription.
Okay.
When it comes to meal,
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, let's say, for example, I have a Labrador. Okay, how would you customize it? Well, what are the things that you will look at? And what are the kind of ingredients you would add according to that particular breed?
sorry, we couldn't hear that last one.
How would you customize a meal for, let's say, a simple breed like a Labrador?
Okay, so
What are the things
Labradors are
that you would look at? And how would you customize it? What are the things that you will look at? Yeah.
in our PPT, we've mentioned that one of the things when it comes to registering is the certificate from the vet. So we know it's like more of an official way of knowing the condition of your dog. And also we have an application, like a questionnaire that we've also mentioned, where you specify the height, weight, and the breed of the dog. Based on that, we're trying to
And we
form our
we
menus.
have a vet who we refer to, so he gives us a chart with everything that we need, all the information that we need to make our food. And coming to the point of making our food and the Swiggy thing, that's why our business stands out, because it's not only Swiggy. We have our base, our product where we only give everyone. Plus, we are also incorporating other businesses into our platform so that they have a place where they can reach out to more dog owners just like that.
It's more accessible, and this is right to your door, because usually for other things it's either a parcel or you have to go yourself to pick up the package.
Okay, how are you going to market yourself? Because you say there are many different brands, like there's Pedigree, and there's there's one for cat food as well. So how are you going to stand out with this kind of market competition?
So okay, so first of all, we've already mentioned that we promote healthy food, so we are not really going to tie up with Pedigree and stuff because they are processed food and they're not really good for your dog, which is why we're not going to partner up with them. But we are going to partner up with different pet stores like Hands Up for Paws, for example. We're going to partner up with them and try to market ourselves that way, and by social media and by all other means. But we are certainly not going to take Pedigree and Royal Canin and all that.
Okay, if it's not processed, how do you think the food is going to last for longer? What's your shelf life?
It's not going to last.
Provided on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So our delivery guy will come to your house with the packages every single day. All you have to do is
Don't
take
you
it out
think
of
that'll
the
affect your costs? That's going to be extremely expensive, because you have to keep in consideration the commute every single day, and that's going to increase your cost.
Right. So the people who deliver, it basically works like a Zomato kind of thing. They have to have their own mode of transportation. The only thing that we provide is their salary. That's the only thing where we fund, where we come in.
So you employ people only for your brand and nobody else. So it doesn't work.
No, we are employing people, delivery executives. We are employing delivery executives for all other small businesses that we've incorporated in our platform, plus our own business.
Okay, all right. Shiva, you can take it from
Yeah,
here.
okay. Right from here, I'll continue. You said you're just going to pay them a salary. Okay, you are not going to fund their commute charges, which is basically their travel charges. Okay, you're telling me you're not.
The salary is going to include the travel charges also.
Okay, fine. Just tell me about your SWOT. Just look into your SWOT and tell me quickly why you have such a bad SWOT.
All right. 1 second. Okay, fine. So with strength, we said there's more demand because of lockdown, a lot of people have started bringing pets into their lives, which is why there's like a lot of demand. And as you said, it's not practically possible to customize every single person and stuff, and that is only because there is more demand. But we're trying to make it happen only by subscription basis so that they only have to fill one questionnaire.
And coming to the weaknesses, we've just started off like very recently. So obviously we don't have branches all across the place. So it's just the restaurants, it's available from the houses, the locality nearby, where the zone where we are placed right now.
See, again, you're contradicting. You said your restaurants are all over, and now you're saying that the restaurants are available only at a certain locations, and these people are able to cater to you only at those locations.
It's all over. Like example, there's Sakarnagar and Yelahanka. So the entire area, whichever small business is there, they are going to publicize themselves on our platform. Yeah, which is that's what we're trying to say.
But if there's small businesses in say like Whitefield, that we can't. That's our weakness. We're not that branched out yet. We don't have a higher scope
yet.
So you haven't planned well. Okay, next opportunity fast.
Okay, expansion of business. So there is a possible expansion of business. As we said, we just started, which is why we haven't expanded our business yet. Okay, but with the funding that we might receive and everything, we will expand our business to more localities and open more kitchens and more of our platforms in other places, like say Whitefield, so that even they get the same service that we do over here.
Okay, last one is.
And the threats, we have less staff for now, but we're hoping to fix that with more funds and all of that.
Okay, my keynoter, do not put such things on your SWOT analysis. A SWOT analysis, when you're talking about weaknesses and threats, you do not put such contradictory weakness and threats. Okay, especially you don't mention things like that, because when you say you don't have staff, your entire business runs on staff. Okay,
We have staff, it's just low at the moment.
that's the whole point. You cannot afford to not have adequate staff. Okay, all right. So yeah, the last thing that I want you to do is, like mentioned, you have to make a pitch to us, which is non-negotiable. So yeah, go ahead, and I will tell you how much I would like to invest and what you're trying to do.
There's actually a typo in the slide. We're offering 50 lakhs for 5% equity of our company.
50 lakhs.
Okay, I
Yes.
have a question. How are you planning to raise these funds?
With investors and stuff, because our profit margin has been really good and we're actually doing very well right now, which is why we think that 50 lakhs for 5% equity.
And it's a growing market, like we said. There's a lot of people that choose to have
50 lakhs
pets.
is a lot of money, and I don't know how you're going to raise that kind of money, but okay.
Sorry? We
So
couldn't hear
investors
you.
is your only way. See, 50 lakhs is a lot of money. So
Right.
the only
There's
way you're gonna raise-
crowdfunding, there's investors. We're gonna raise fundraisers. We're planning on that right now.
Mhm,
There are a lot of things, but investors is our main focus right now.
mhm.
Okay, this should be self-funded. No investor is going to fund this because it's a small scale business and 50 lakhs is too much. Okay, so I don't think we are going to invest any of this, or I'm not ready for this pitch, but I would not invest more than 20,000 in your business.
But if you see our profit margin, it's a lot. So don't you think 20,000 is way too less for that?
No, I think that your business is commodity very, very, very small. Okay, and you do not need 50 lakhs is a huge amount for your business.
But we're trying to expand it to more areas and make it a large scale business. That's why.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
You're investing all of this money and then going under a loss is a very big risk. Why can't
Sorry, your voice is breaking.
you start off in a very small scale? See how it works. You know?
Sorry, your voice was
Hello?
breaking. We couldn't hear you. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Don't you think investing 50 lakhs is a bit of a risk? Why can't you just start off small scale, see how it works, understand the demand patterns, and accordingly, with the little profits that you make, expand with the kind of demand patterns that you're seeing?
That's a good idea. We'll take it into consideration.
Okay, all right. That was just a suggestion because of your
Right. Yeah.
finances were a little haywire. Okay, all right. Thank you, Muffler. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can leave the meeting.
Jagrat, what's the time for questionnaire for each team?
Yeah, Shiva, we thought we'll keep it 4 to 5 minutes for the rebuttal, but this
Yeah, which
got
is
like
a little delayed because I wasn't aware. So which is why I was continuously stopping. So you let us know after 5 minutes, okay, that we've crossed 5 minutes so that we can wind up faster.
And that's why I messaged you as well.
fine. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you
yeah, I'll do that. I'll do
promise
that.
or ring a buzzer or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Just a minute. St. Clarence, please leave the meeting. Rakshit and Rahul, you'll be informed when you have to join. Please leave the meeting. SJBHS team, please turn on your video. SJBHS, Akruti, yeah. Just a minute. Yeah. You'll be having 4 plus 1, 5 minutes in total, and the last minute to conclude. Your time starts now.
Okay, good morning, judges. We are team SJPHS. I am Dulcina and my teammate Akriti Jitesh. So we will be presenting our product, Aquajack. Moving on to the features. The next slide. Okay, so Aquajack is our life jacket. It is GPS enabled for cases of emergency. And the GPS is waterproof. It is connected to an application which will alarm selective people for the person's rescue. So this can be very helpful when a person is drowning, or like he wants help when he's drowning. So he can like within a click of a button, he can call someone for help. And the GPS shows real-time location and is very precise. And the retail price is rupees 2,984 per piece, which is very affordable. And the life jacket is made out of recyclable plastic, and it comes in 3 colors: blue, green, and orange. The next slide.
Yeah, I presented. Hello.
Akriti?
Sorry. So I'm going to start the SWOT analysis. So now our GPS is a lightweight, is really light, so it doesn't heavy you down, and so it only notifies the people you add to the chat on who gets the notification, so it does not violate your privacy. The prices are very reasonable. So the weakness is that the GPS system is outsourced, so we have a relatively higher cost for the GPS, and the factories are in rural areas, so our transportation costs are a little higher. Now the threats is this product is new and it's very useful. Competition can keep rising, and as I've said, our GPS and system is outsourced, so we have problems with higher costs. And now our opportunities is that we have great market scope for our new product, as this is the first product that has been made. Next slide, please. So now our cost of making. So for the life jacket, it's 900 rupees plus 980 for the GPS tracker, and for our transportation, and this is per one jacket. So for which we have 2,000 rupees in total the cost, and our selling price is 2,984. Now concession and discounts will be given on bulk orders for discounts on the sale price. Next slide, please. Dulcina, you can continue.
Yes, so our marketing strategies first would be video advertisements will be created. So video advertisement would reach potential customers and therefore make them inform them about our product. The next is psychological pricing techniques. So it's like
Half a
the
minute remaining.
technique. Sorry.
You have another minute remaining.
Okay. So the technique, it creates a psychological impact on the customers and therefore makes our price look lesser and more affordable. And video advertisements and posters will be on our social media page. So we will first build the product on our social media page before selling it. And social media would give us a wider audience too. And it can be bought by both private individuals and traveling and shipping companies. Next slide, please.
was not working.
We had sent the advertisement separately also previously. Can we just move on to our this one then? Can we play this at the
Yeah,
last?
fine. Yeah.
Dulcina, please continue.
Okay, so our life jackets come in 3 colors, that's orange, green, and blue. So this would also attract customers because we have a wide variety of wide range of like
Your
colors.
time.
So
Okay,
our sales numbers were as follows and investment deals.
Okay. We've seen all this. You can
okay.
close the presentation.
Okay, Shiva, you want to go first, or I have a
Yeah,
set of
anyway,
questions?
Sharon, you can start.
Okay. So I just wanted to understand what triggers the alarm and how does it work exactly? So you press it. First of all, I didn't understand where it's located in the life jacket. Okay, that's one. You never mentioned that. And two, how does it, get triggered, and how, does it make calls to people and things like that? Yeah, please throw some light on that.
Yes, so I would be stating that it was actually shown in the ad, which you could not see. So what actually happens is on the left side, you have a button which you click on, and there's a notification that is sent to there's an alarm that is sent, like it's like a message, and an alarm is sent to the ones you had added. It's an application that is used. So it will send an alarm to those who you have added on the contacts.
So you said it's placed only in life jackets, right?
Yes.
Why not for other swimming, clothes as well? Because they have more possibilities of drowning compared to people who have life jackets because they can float. That's one. Okay. And two, why are your factories located in rural areas? You must be targeting being close to tourist areas because that's where more life jackets are used. So I didn't, understand why. So can you please explain?
Yes. So I would say that actually we placed it in rural areas because the land values are cheaper to set up our factories. And near the ports, the land values are higher. So we're trying to reduce on that cost because we have other costs which are higher. And we are planning to expand with the increase in sales.
Okay. How are you planning to market this product? And who is your target audience?
Target audience would mainly be the ships and the shipping companies and stuff, and even private individuals who like the more posh kind of people who like have a ship and would want the safety also. So they would be our target audience, and because this is a new product, there would be a definite market among them.
Okay, Shiba, you can take it forward.
Okay. So first things, I'll talk about your presentation. You start off by saying that this setup has a GPS. So when I looked into your presentation, I didn't know if you were talking about a GPS locket or a GPS watch. And then it took me a long time to look into your video and realize that you're talking about a life jacket first. And that's the one thing that I'd like to mention. And the second thing is that, like Sharon mentioned, why would you want to have, your factories at the outskirts? And the third thing is that GPS system is outsourced. Okay, India is a country that actually sends GPS systems out. If you aren't aware of this, I'll let you know. So you are outsourcing it from. I don't get this whole point. And you're telling me you're charging this at what, 3,000 rupees per life jacket. Now this is going to be for people who visit the sea at Bear with already a life jacket. Okay, so why would someone want to spend 3,000 rupees for a rental charge? Because I'm sure he's not going to take this life jacket with him after his trip is over.
Dulcina, would you like to continue or shall I continue?
You can continue.
Okay, so now your first question is in the rural areas, like we said. Okay, first let me address your outsourcing point. When I meant outsource, I meant that we are not building the GPS system, we are getting it from some other company.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say over here is, what is your crux then? What are you doing as a company then?
We are making the life
You're just
jackets and putting.
installing the GPS in the life jacket. That's it.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, for the price. So now these prices, we are actually, what we meant to say was, see, these prices are for one. We understand that not people who are not going to rent. That's we are selling the product for almost 200 and 2,984. So we're not renting it out for that much.
But why would I buy it? I'm a tourist. I don't want to buy it. I just want to have it for a few hours when I'm on the ship if I want to, and that's it.
Yes, so we are not directly selling it to you. If you want, you have to place orders to us. So our main target audience are these travel companies who buy these, and these shipping companies who buy these at bulk. So we
Okay.
previously mentioned that when they are buying it bulk, we are going to give you discounts.
Okay. I want your partner to talk about
Judges,
the pitch
5 minutes is up.
Yeah, we'll just finish off
5
with the
minutes is up.
pitch. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what is the pitch that you propose to us for us to make an investment?
Okay, so because the product is new, we will have a definite market.
Give me a
So,
figure quickly.
25,000.
25,000. Do you really want me to consider this? Your each product is 3,000 rupees. Okay, reevaluate. Your calculations do not match.
You must keep into consideration the land, labor, manufacturing costs, all of it, right? And your profit margin.
Okay, quickly, 5 seconds.
I guess 2 lakh as a basic investment.
Okay, all right.
Genuine
We'll
feedback.
move on.
You are running a company that is going to need a very big investment. Okay, if this is your plan, 2 lakh rupees is peanuts for you. This would go in your or labor cost, in your land cost, in your
Just buying one machine.
Yeah, you're trying to outsource your good. Okay, anyways.
Moving on, yeah. But good job, good effort, guys. I like the innovation and the creativity behind it, the thought behind it. So good job, Aquajack. Next team,
Thank you,
please.
judges.
Thank you, judges.
Thank you, everyone.
Jain College, yeah. You'll be having 4 plus 1 minutes. Last minute to conclude your presentation. Okay. Just say next to move on to the next slide. So your time starts now.
Actually, we have a transition, so you'll have to click something multiple times on the same slide. Is that okay?
Okay, just a minute.
I can't hear anything. Your voice is breaking completely.
You'll have to click the slides again and again.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Yeah, thank you.
Both of us are audible, right?
Your voice is... Hello?
Am I audible?
Yeah, fine, yeah, fine.
What about me?
Yeah, fine. Unmute yourself, Narayan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your time starts now.
It is said that there's an awful lot you could tell about the person by their shoes. Good afternoon. I am Narayan, here with Hitanshi. We are the owners of Vishwam Nation LLC. Vishwam Nation is a limited liability organization with its headquarters in Bangalore. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide, please.
Yeah, I have done it.
It's not reflecting out there.
Are you able to see now?
No, it's showing the same slide about that.
Just no.
Yeah. Okay.
Rejuvenation LLC. It's the shine that matters. Next slide. Bored of dirty shoes and tired of the ancient polishing methods? Here we come with our product. Rejuvenation Shoe Sprays gives your white shoes the perfect shine. Get the confidence to open your shoes anywhere, anytime without odor. Next slide.
Could you slide share it because there are transitions?
It takes a lot of time to load then. This is the better option.
No, because you will see all jumbled here in the few next slide.
Yeah, no problem. It takes a lot of time to load.
Guys,
Alright.
continue with
I'm
this.
sorry.
Continue.
With this.
Yeah, I'm sure you would be thinking what the value proposition of our product is. How is it different from from the other horse product? Rejuvenation sprays are totally chemical free and eco-friendly as they are made of natural products like lemon and natural oils. Next slide.
Next slide, please. Excuse me. Yeah. Let's get down to the numbers. Next slide. Next slide, please. Talking about the break-even point, it would break at 14,800 units. The mark price is assumed to be rupees 299, which includes direct cost of rupees 90 and a contribution margin of 70%. Talking about the capital contribution, we have employed it from 3 different sources, including personal investment, bank loan, and love funding. Next slide. A fixed cost come up to rupees 31 lakh 5,000 rupees, which includes the salaries, marketing expenses, depreciation, and other overheads. Next slide.
Segmentation, targeting, and positioning. We've segmented our markets into various slots. Our target market includes the age group between 15 to 45 years. We've mainly marketed our product in locations such as Bangalore, Hubli, and Mangalore. The main users are professions such as students, salespersons, sports enthusiasts, etc. Next slide. SWOT analysis. Our strengths are that our products are chemical free, easy to carry, and cost effective. Our weakness include that our product can only be used on white sneakers. Our opportunities are that we would like to modify our product range. Threats include that the consumer is becoming more demanding and cost efficient. Next slide.
Next slide. The biggest question is how will we market our product? A product portfolio is that rejuvenation is a natural shoe spray for sneakers and is available in 2 different ways. We have employed the penetrating pricing policy. Our promotion strategies include advertisement on social media, billboards, search engine optimization, guerrilla marketing, and also conducting flash mobs. Next slide, please. The channel management includes a very simple channel, which is the manufacturer, distributor, retailer, and then the consumer. A factory is set up in Kenya due to the easy availability of the raw material. Next slide, please. Next slide, please.
Your time's up.
We had a glitch. We had to speak more, but then the slideshow was not happening, right?
And it was taking too much time to.
Okay. Give me 30 seconds of your conclusion. Whatever you want to talk.
Okay. So in the next slide, we have picture about how we will be marketing a product. In the next slide, we have also talked about our human resources. We have employed a functional organizational structure. In the next slide, we have a future prospect. What are our future plans, which includes launching other variants, which would be useful for other kind of shoes too. Also, we aim to emerge as a market leader. In the next slide, we would be talking about what we would be offering to you. We'll be offering 8 rejuvenation.
we've gone through all of this. Okay.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll start off. My first doubt is that you're talking about this shoe shiner being used only for white sneakers. Now, the
Yes, ma'am.
percentage of people that wear white sneakers is very low as compared to any other sneakers at large.
That
So
is
Ma'am,
the main
having
reason
one
that
second,
we would.
you're having a very, very small market. And you're telling me that you are going to expand drastically, you're going to hit your break-even point so fast. I don't
ma'am,
get it.
ma'am, the sneaker industry currently is worth $79 billion. Also, in India itself, it's worth $10.6 billion and is growing at the rate of 13%. And most of it, if you see anybody, they'll be wearing white sneakers because it goes handy with any cloth. So they prefer to wear white sneakers as it goes with any cloth. And we feel that there's a big market for white sneakers. Also,
No.
we mentioned in our opportunities
Huh.
that we would be expanding it to other variants, also, other colors. That's how we would be going forward.
Okay, I still don't find that answer reasonable. My second question to you is that your shoe shiner uses natural ingredients, and you're talking to me about natural oils, you're talking to me about lemon and all of that. Okay, so if those things could remain such intense stains, then I would use them directly.
We've used products in such a proportion. We've not disclosed our manufacturing thing. So we've used in such a proportion that normal people cannot, manually do it. So it is really effective, and it is processed in our factories. So which is not actually possible when a normal people does it.
Ma'am, and if people go by using lemon and the natural oils that we have used, it doesn't come handy anytime. But if they use a product, it comes handy anytime. So this is what we have tried to done. We have helped them to, we have saved their time.
Okay, Sharon, you want to ask them anything?
Your voice is breaking. I can't hear.
Ma'am, the same is happening with the whole sorry.
Hello.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I didn't understand your unique selling point. I had the same couple of questions as Shiba. And also, can you explain what your USP is, please?
Ma'am, USP refers to the unique selling proposition. It's like how we differentiate our product.
That's
from
my
the
question.
product
How are you going to do that is my question.
Yes, ma'am. So it's like in the market right now, there are cleaners available, but the problem with them is they come with a cotton sponge on it, and it's not so easy to use it, ma'am. There's too much of clumsiness when they use that. So we have used a spray because it becomes really easy for them and it's really conventional for them than using those with the cotton sponge on it.
Okay, why can't you put in more thought and innovation and invent something that can be used for all kinds of shoes? Let's say formal shoes, sport shoes, irrespective of the color, because I think that would be more feasible and your market would be bigger.
Yes, ma'am. That we are planning to do, but right now we have some constraints like the capital and the resources also. So we are trying to make the best use of the resources that we have right now.
But your whole concept, your whole product is around the fact that you all are only focusing on white shoes. And like Shiba said, the market is really, really small.
Exactly. So we are looking forward for your investment and your guidance so that under your guidance, we can elaborate our product more.
So if you don't make profit, you all are going to shut down. So if you do not get your target, if you do not meet your break-even point, you're going to shut down. You are a sinking ship. Why would I invest in you?
Ma'am, there's still a huge market for the white sneakers. Almost 20%.
It used to be 3 years ago. It used to be 3 years ago. Today it isn't.
Ma'am, white sneakers are referred as the evergreen choice for anybody.
Okay,
There's a
fine.
reason why people call it
Fine,
evergreen.
fine. Just give us a pitch figure that you would like us to invest, and what is the sort of retaliation that you propose from us? A figure?
Ma'am, if you could give me anything above 75,000, we could give you 0.7% of a stake and
Guys, do you all
100
not
dissemination.
understand figures? 75,000. We do not start a small market business also in 75,000. Have you studied business in your 11th grade?
We
A
have
small
estimated
market
a
business
valuation
starts
to
with
be
a minimum of 5 lakh rupees.
Yes, ma'am, we know it, ma'am. We have started with a valuation of around 93.5 lakh rupees, ma'am. We have the capital too.
You have moved from 75,000 to 93.5. Okay, decide quickly.
See the proposition. We have 0.7% of stake for 75,000. The proposition is left.
I
At
still
75,000, only 0.1% of the stake.
How did you come up with that figure? Hello. Can you hear me? Are they done?
Judges,
Hello?
time's up.
No.
Okay. All right. Moving on.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
They are still in the meeting. 1 second. Narayan?
Can we tell about our valuation, how we have done?
We'll give you a feedback after all of the rounds are over. All right?
Okay, no problem. If you want, we could tell about that.
Sorry?
If you want, we could tell how we calculated the valuation.
No. We have taken all the points into consideration.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, please leave the meeting. St. Clarence?
Yes. Yeah.
Nakshatra. Yeah. You will be having 4 + 1 minute, last minute to conclude your presentation. Just tell me next to move on to the slide. Next slide. So your time starts now.
So good afternoon, everyone on the online platforms. We welcome you to the product launch of Ecolate Solutions. Next slide. So let's first know what is Ecolate. What is the mission and vision of Ecolate? Ecolate literally means it is led by renewable energies, that is solar. Other types of renewable and sustainable energies. So our main mission is to shift our main more eco-centric and conscious ways of living. Next. Next, we'll look at why consumers must choose Ecolate. It's mainly because half of the recyclable plastics are made in Asian countries, and we use most of the recyclable plastics to make our product. And there has been a demand for more eco-friendly goods and products. Therefore, we produce goods that are more eco-friendly. And there has been a spike in the renewable energy requirements. Therefore, next slide. Can you just slide show that?
It's a video. Can you
The
just play?
fourth.
This one?
Yeah, slide show. present it.
It's not working. Please move
Okay,
on. Then.
if you give me the
Stop.
access, no, actually there was
No,
a video.
we'll see at the end. You please move. Yeah,
Okay.
You please move on. It's not working.
Send you video on WhatsApp
Yeah.
to the teams, because even yesterday this wasn't accessible. So we'll use it while accessing. Now you can move on.
Move on
Yeah.
to the features. The next slide. Hello.
Yeah, I presented.
Fifth slide.
Are you able to see?
Yeah. So
Are you able to see?
Ecolate Solutions you the new E-lamp, a revolutionary solar-powered lamp with numerous features it has to offer. Some of the features are it has a pull-up lamp and a focus torch. It can be charged by the provided cable or by using solar energy. It can be used to charge mobile phone or as a power bank. It is available in 3 color variants. Next. So this is a picture that tells about the features of the solar E-lamp. Next. So we'll tell you why consumers must buy E-lamp. Compared to the normal LED lamps, E-lamp produce more light for a long time and has more backup than normal lights. And the raw material used for making E-lamps are very cheap, and they're used. The raw materials used are
Just a minute left. Be
the
fast.
recyclable plastics, which can. Next. Next, we have the SWOT analysis. Because there has been a eco-conscious, there has been a rise in eco-consciousness. There has been a rise in demand for solar products. Therefore, we think that our E-lamp will make the best use of the market. Next.
Your time's up.
The opportunities.
Last 30 seconds to conclude. Anything you want to tell?
Okay. So I would like to product is worth it, and it has numerous benefits to the environment. So with this I conclude with our PPT. And these are the investment deals we have to offer.
I think you can shut down the PPT. I think we have an idea. Sharon, you want to go first?
Okay, all right. I have a question. How much does it take to manufacture each lamp, and how much are you selling it at, and what's your profit margin like?
Each lamp costs about 600 for the raw material cost, and other variable factors include about 400. So including all the taxes, we have added about 10% of profit to our product. So it costs about 1,800 rupees in total.
Okay, all right. I also wanted more clarity as to how long it takes to charge and how long does the battery last?
The battery lasts about 8 to 9 hours, and it has a charging time for about 3 hours. And if the solar lamp is charged by the sunlight, then it takes about minimum of 4 hours or 5 hours.
And it lasts only for 8 hours. That's more than.
But it's Yeah, because it's not fully efficient. The solar energy is not fully efficient. The technology has to advance. We are trying new methods. So once we come up to the market, we'll start coming up with
Okay, there are
solutions.
already lamps in the market. Okay, there are already lights like this. There are already lamps like this. So how are you going to market yourself, and how is it better than having, like, let's say, a UPS at home? How are you going to compete with all of this and stand out and still be able to sell your product?
Yeah, so our main motive is to increase the use of solar products. So we are, as a first step taken, we are using the e-lamp. But furthermore, as we go on, we'll use many other solutions, solar electric solutions. We'll give electric bulbs, solar powered electric street lights for at reasonable prices.
But like you said, it doesn't last for long and it takes, a long time to charge as well. So how feasible is it?
Yeah, it takes about 2.5 to 3 hours, but yeah, we can use it. Actually, we are willing to give the products to the mining people, the people who do the mining process in the underground sea. So we
But
are intending
won't
to
they
do
be in
that
the
as
dark?
well as individual. Yeah, so they need a lot of flashlight. They would charge it.
Okay, all right, Shiva, you
It's
can.
like in the charging stations.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure you have a teammate, so I want him to answer all the questions that I'm going to ask now. Can you all make it fast?
Yes.
Okay, so my first thing is that you said that this battery, when Sharon asked you, you said this battery takes 4 to 5 hours to charge. Okay, and this is something that's going to last for 8 hours. During this process, how is it going to help my phone to get charged or my other devices to get charged? This is what you mentioned, right? So I don't really see how this works.
This can be used as a power bank too.
Exactly, but this itself takes 4 to 5 hours to charge, okay, and it lasts for 8 hours. So how during this process, when the life itself is so less, okay, how am I going to use this as my phone's backup? Quickly.
It can charge fast also. It pulls in less electricity.
Okay, you all are contradicting your statements. Fine. Just give us a figure that you would like to propose, okay, as an investment and from us.
I couldn't hear. Can you like tell it again?
A figure that you would like to propose as an investment from us. I think you were aware of this round. So that's exactly what I'm asking you. A figure.
Judges, the time's up.
Yeah, let them give us a figure and then we'll wind up.
Yeah.
75.
What 75? Thousand, lakhs, crores.
75,000.
75,000 to make your renewable lamps.
And yes, and we will be providing you around 80 lamps.
You will provide us 80 lakhs. We are consumers.
Solar.
Okay,
80
fine,
lamps
fine, fine. Fine, done,
as a
I
done.
think he
share.
said lamps.
Yeah, I think he said lamps. I heard this now. Yeah, okay. Fine. We're done,
Yeah.
guys.
You can leave the meeting, St. Clarence. Yeah. Next participant, could you please unmute?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you'll be having
Yeah.
4 plus 1, total 5 minutes, and the last minute to conclude. So please be fast, and your time starts now.
A very good afternoon to one and all present here. I, Ms. Disha Bajaj,
And myself, Ms. Samata Hatrote,
are here to present to you all Saliva Pacemaker by Vision Pharma. Next slide. Okay, so basically, what is saliva pacemaker? Saliva pacemaker is an intraoral miniature neuroelectric stimulator that increases the secretion of saliva. Now, hearing to the terms such as neuroelectric stimulator, we guys get a little perplexed, right? But there is no downside to this product. It is safe to use, no electric current is felt, and has no side effects. It stimulates the salivary gland to increase the saliva production, and it is the only long-term dry mouth cure, which is also known as xerostomia. Next slide.
Yeah, thank you. So what's xerostomia or dry mouth? Basically, dry mouth is a serious problem because it causes more serious health issues, but it is unseen in our country. So basically, let me say, tell you all causes of dry mouth. First one is side effects caused by medicines. You all might have experienced this. When you take medicines, you tend to feel dry. Your mouth tend to feel dry. So that is the side effect. Then Alzheimer's disease. So dry mouth happens even due to Alzheimer's disease, whoever is facing that. Chewing of tobacco and consumption of alcohol. The rate of chewing of tobacco and consumption of alcohol is high in our country. So people who have this habit tend to face dry mouth. So next one is problems faced due to dry mouth. Dental caries. Dental caries like cavity or tooth decay is one of the problem which is caused due to dry mouth. Periodontal disease. Periodontal disease is a gum disease which is seen very much in our country too. So that is also caused due to dry mouth. And then oral cancer. When we hear cancer, it's scary, right? So due to dry mouth, because you have tooth decay or gum decay, you tend to have oral cancer too. One more thing which is not mentioned, as saliva is the very basic thing that digests our food or breaks down our food particles. If there is dry mouth or less saliva in our maybe a bit aged people, there is indigestion which leads to further more unhealthy situations for a human body.
Yeah, next slide. This is how the product looks like. So let me explain you guys the features of the products. Okay. So firstly, it follows a Salitron system. Now, what is the Salitron system? It is a battery powered electrostimulating system which consists of a connecting cord, batteries, and electrodes. So that is how it works on. This is the principle it works on. It can be used for approximately 50 months, which is 3.5 to 4 years. It has 2 metal electrodes at the top, which is placed on the lingual nerve near the molars. Now, how does it work? When the electrodes are placed near the molars, the salivation starts when impulses are created, which stimulates sensory nerves to the oral mucous membrane, which sends signals, and that is how saliva is produced. Next slide, please.
Thank you. So let's come to finance sector. The price of the product, what we have calculated and got down is 7,999 rupees. So let me break down
Okay,
how.
guys, 1 second. I think we've done all of this. Okay, your SWOT, your consumer dealings, everything we've read. Okay, so we'll go straight away into your rebuttal. Okay, so okay, can you show the slide where I think they mentioned about go up, slide up. 1 second. Xerostomia, dry mouth. Yeah. Okay. So my first question, actually, xerostomia is something that is not very common, okay? Especially in India, I think the percentage is as low as 10%. Okay, so this particular product does not have a very good market. Of course, I'm impressed by the product because I did quite a lot of research on it, and the elements that you've included are quite realistic. Your finances are great, but the fact that your market is very small is very unconvincing to me. Okay, because this is a sort of a situation that is seen generally in people with age and pregnant women, women with menopause, and all of those kind of issues. Okay, it's a very rare market, has a very rare and small market. So what do you have to say about that?
Ma'am, my answer to your question is that we calculated 104 million people in India come in the category of aged people, that is elderly people. Okay, and that is like now 20. Now it was found that in this 104 million, 20% of the elderly group is facing dry mouth problem. We did a research on that, and then we made sure that because we are starting with a startup, let's start it small. Let's start it with limited pieces to see if people are really convinced to buy this product. Seeing at now India is a very populated country, right? So it has many people who will buy this product because it is not just a product that will cure xerostomia, but it is also a product that will cure problems that are further caused due to dry mouth. Now, dentists use this problem to avoid gum infections, to avoid tooth decays, to avoid periodontal diseases. So I think this is a product which will have a great margin and a great approach in the dental sector, because dentists face a lot of problem because this is the basic initiative that is not being cured.
Okay.
And I would like to say one more point, ma'am. So basically that was for aged people. One more thing is people, youth or like people like me, we like have problem of stage fear or something. Anytime I'm talking to someone, I'm addressing to someone, or I'm singing, I'm telling my personal problem. So I tend to face this issue of dry mouth. So I think if I had something.
No, but that's very different from xerostomia. Xerostomia is much serious than what you're talking about.
Yes, ma'am. But I'm talking about even this isn't another problem, what I'm telling you or what I'm pointing out. So that issue, if I think if I had a product like this, I think it would make me more comfortable, or it would help me to be more comfortable in my own voice. So yeah.
Okay, I don't take this as a valid point, but okay.
Okay.
Sharon, do you have anything to pitch?
I just wanted to know how you're going to market this product and how you're going to raise your funds.
Yes, marketing strategies. Now, since this is a medical-based product, it has a medical background, we thought promoting it through MRs, medical representatives. It will not just be a chance for us to market a product, but it will also give them an opportunity to product this. Okay. The second one being KOL programs. We might ask some specialists, dental specialists, to talk about this problem to people, make them aware, which will not just market a program or product, but will also help the people to know why is the product worth buying. Of course, digital marketing. I think digital marketing is something that every startup follows, because internet is a large stage where people from all age groups are present. So I think digital marketing, KOL programs, promoting through MRs, blog writing, of course, then collaborating with some pharmaceutical companies so that they can show our ads, or they can make people aware through their apps that why is this product. I mean, I think that the demand for this product will come when people are aware that such thing exists. So I think making them aware should be our first step, and then selling our product should be the second.
Brand awareness and then traffic.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how.
Okay, how much time do we have left? Jagrat, how much time do we have?
Time's up.
Okay, fine. I just want to know your figure for investment that you would like to propose from us, and we'll let you know if that works for us.
Okay.
And the proposition that you're trying to make. The figure and the proposition that you're offering us. Guys, fast.
Sorry.
You can propose.
Okay.
No, not you. She will propose.
Okay, me? Oh, she?
Yeah, she.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so basically, I'll be going with the amount that is, excuses for the issue.
Yeah.
So we will be going with the amount that we have prepared for our product, or rather than the price range is given by y'all.
See, what I'm trying to ask you is you have to state a figure that you want me to invest and a proposition that you are going to give me in return of that investment. Okay, so a quick figure and we are wrapping.
0 to 5,000.
Yeah.
See, how much are you planning to raise completely? And how
Okay,
much
so
do you want
basically
Siva and me to invest?
After like our study, we have planned of initial investment of 10 lakh rupees.
Okay, how are you planning to
10
raise
lakh with a machinery of rupees 3 lakh, and then building everything, considering building
1
machinery.
second.
Yes.
Your each product comes up to 8,000 change. Okay, so you're telling me you're just going to start off with barely minimum amount of products. Are you not going to distribute this across in all your dentistry outlets? With 10 lakh rupees, how are you going to start? No, I want you to answer.
10 lakh, ma'am. If we go with the deals that are given by y'all, or the amount deals what y'all have
I haven't given any
price.
deal.
Yeah,
We
ma'am.
want
The
a number from you.
organizers. Yeah, organizers had given. So it's basically we start from 0 to 5,000. As our product is not even it is more than 5,000. So basically, in the beginning, we would like to have freebies, promotional freebies, so that with that we would ask y'all to get 3 or more consumers back to us, and you will get the product at rupees 5,000.
Okay, you were sort of beating around the bush. You did not make a statement. So your figure is 10 lakh rupees. That's what you proposed,
Yes.
right? Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Yeah, we're done.
Thank you. You want to say something? Conclude? Can I conclude?
No, we're done. We're done. Thank you.
No, you can leave the meeting.
Okay. Thank you.
Jagrat, how many more teams are there to present?
I think just one team is left now.
Two more teams. No, two more teams. Two more teams. Pratham and Ash.
Yeah, can we start?
Please turn on your video.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn on your video. Yeah. See, you'll be having 5 minutes in total. 4 plus 1 minute. The last minute to conclude your presentation. Just say next for the next slide.
Okay.
And your time starts now.
Good morning, dear investors. My name is Pratham Mandam and my friend Harsh D. We both are from Saint Joseph Pre-University College, and we here have a really good solution to the problems which are happening now, and it is a problem which the society is facing, and we have a very initiative product in the society, and my friend Harsh will be explaining more about it.
Can you please change? So my name is Harsh and I'm going to tell more about the product. So before coming to product, I would like to say that in today's world, safety has been the priority for everyone. So keeping this in mind, we have launched a product called One Touch. So it is just a small circular pendant with an SOS button. It has a metallic body and it is mainly designed like it is very compact and very easy to carry. It is also used as an accessory in bracelets, chains, etc., which gives a very stylish look to the user. And also it is mainly designed to send instant emergency alerts to friends and family. It can send the emergency alert to only the preset guardians with a double press of the button. It can also be used to navigate to the nearest hospitals or police stations. Can you please change? Now, what makes this product very special? Like it is a practical solution, like unlike the pepper spray, which is a very violent solution and which can be used against you also, against the user also. So like this is very practical, like people do have safety apps in their mobile phones, but during the time of the danger, like you cannot take out the smartphone from your handbag and send the SMS. Like, it takes a lot of time. So this is more practical. Like, this device does the same thing in just a matter of seconds by just a double press of the button. And also technology has been infused into this jewelry, and also which the lot of men and women like this already love to wear such things. Can you please change? Coming to SWOT analysis, strength. What are the strengths of a product? It's a completely innovative product. We have also used lithium battery, which we'll be telling you more about in the product overview. And also we have used Gorilla Glass. No competition in the initial stage, as it is very new, and also it is water resistance. Coming to the weakness, as it is small in size, there are chances of losing them. And also it's not feasible or affordable by the deprived sections. But keeping this in mind, we don't think this is a weakness, because we are trying our best to make it like cheap, like everyone can afford it. Coming to the opportunity, it can be revolutionary safety device, and it's unique with its own characteristics. Threat, due to lack of knowledge about the product, may lead to rejection, and also occurrence of any unforeseen events like fire, theft, which is very rare actually, and also threats of other companies copying a technological idea. Can you please change? This is just the design of a product. That is, it is just an outlook, a sample like a product design we look. And as you can see, there are various colors available in this. Now my friend Pratham will be telling more about finance.
Next slide. Let's come to the finance of the details. And the total capital which we are investing is about 85 lakhs. We're aiming to sell around 10,000 units. That is the target for the initial stage. And now let's come to the breakdown. The metal body for 10,000 units will be costing us around 5 lakhs. And for the creativity and the R&D department will be getting around 3 lakhs for this. And the GPS chip, which is 80 rupees for each one, will be costing around 8 lakhs as we're aiming to sell 10,000 units. The cost of production for is 50 for each, and we are aiming we are taking 5 lakhs we're considering 5 lakhs for this, and advertising and marketing, which we are keeping around 13 lakhs for it, and insurance we are having around 10 lakhs saved for it, and HRD, human resource development, we have 10 lakhs in store for that, and miscellaneous expenses around 1 lakh, and the machines which are required to build the machines which are required to build the one touch will be around 15 lakhs, and the reserves and the safety amount which we are keeping is around 5 lakhs. We are aiming for a profit margin of 10%, and the total profit amount we are aiming is around 3 lakhs. Next slide.
I think, we've got what you're trying to say, but I just want you to stop at the 10th slide.
Okay.
I think it's a meme. Okay, so here it says women before one touch and women after one touch. So you're proposing to me that you're going to sell this only for women?
No, it's not actually only for women. It's for both men and women.
Okay.
It will be mainly preferred by them.
Mainly preferred by women.
Oh, so you think that men don't need safety, only women preferably need safety? Oh.
No, we're not telling like that. We are just telling.
You are. Move on to the 11th slide. Read this.
Women after wearing and using one touch.
Okay, move on to the next slide. Do you see the image?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's all right. But hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're proposing this to women. I understand why, but why chains? You think everybody's interested in chains, and it's feasible? Why can't it be in a watch or in some other product? Why chain?
Ma'am, it's not only just chains, ma'am. You can put it anywhere in your anywhere in your clothes. You can put it in your button, ma'am. Button of your. It sticks, ma'am. We have a glue which you can stick it on your clothes also.
Don't you think that's going to fall off?
As we have mentioned it, ma'am, like we can use in the form of chains and bracelets, ma'am, in the first slide, not just chains.
And now you're saying you can stick it. And how is the glue going to last me wearing different kinds of clothes every single day? I'm just understanding the practicality of it.
In the chains and bracelets only.
Okay, Shiva, go on.
Okay, so I'm still stuck here. you made statements that it's for both, but your memes that you sort of use for your marketing strategy don't speak of it. So be very, very clear or as to who is your target market, and do not contradict your statements like this. Okay. So you still do you have anything to say about that?
No, ma'am.
That's what I told. Like, we are preferring more of women. Like, everyone can use it.
Okay, fine. And then comes, okay, first and foremost, this system is something that everyone brings at a product launch. Okay. These safety devices that can be attached, detached, all of this. Okay, I don't see anything new. Propose to me something new.
Ma'am, as my friend Hirsch told before, it goes on well with your clothes, ma'am, and it's more like it sticks to it's with your clothes, ma'am. So it's like
I
more
still don't get
fashion.
it. Like Sharon said, how is the glue going to stay with me every single day? And what is your after sale service? What is your or services that you provide? This somehow doesn't stick to me. Like, you're telling me clothes, then you were telling me watches, then you were telling me pendants.
You have mentioned that can be used in all the accessories.
Okay, what if the glue wears and tears off? Guys, fast. So will you be withdrawing all the systems back, repairing them, giving it back, and something happens during that process of your withdrawal, then you are responsible? So I don't see the entire point of your this one. Are you going to add an additional system? I don't see a backup plan that you guys have.
Judges, the time's up.
Yeah, okay, give us 2 minutes.
Okay, like we'll be more on bracelets and pendants.
Okay, now you're changing your stance.
We got that.
It is in the first slide there.
Okay, yeah, you're changing your stance. You said clothes and now you're saying this. Okay, fine. I'll just wrap up. Sharon, you have anything else to ask them?
No, not at all. Please, let's wind
Yeah,
up.
so I think my only question to you is your pitch that you want to propose to us. So I think we wrap up with that. Guys, fast. One of you do it. Harsh, you do it.
Yeah, like, should I explain marketing or?
No,
Not marketing. How much are you planning to raise? How much do
Yeah.
you want us to invest? That's it.
Okay,
Just give us
like,
those.
can we share the slide? Like, can I explain you more better?
No, just a figure.
A figure, okay. Like, we have said that minimum, if you like, our total capital will be 85 lakhs. So if you invest 7 to 8 lakhs in our, like, we are aiming, we can give you 7 to 8% stake.
What did you say? Come again?
Like,
what?
our total capital will be 85 lakhs.
85 lakhs.
So we are planning to like receiving investment of 7 to 8 lakhs.
So you want only 7 to 8 lakhs from us?
Minimum. It's not a fixed figure.
Okay, and what's
Okay, how else are you planning to raise the other funds? I want
like
to
we can go for bank or else capital angel investors.
You have the collateral.
Owners funds.
Okay, let's wind up. Shiva.
1 second. Owners funds. How much fund do you guys have?
Like, of course, if we are starting, we will be having some funds. And others
Okay,
will be taking
so
from
yeah, how much fund do you have, Harsh?
around 25.
And Pratham, how much funds do you have?
Around 15, ma'am.
Okay, so both of you are going to invest into this.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely. Okay, fine. Thank you. Yeah, guys, we're done.
Yeah, you can leave the meeting, Harsh and Pratham.
Thank you.
St. Clarets, could you please turn on your video? Jashwant.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yeah, guys, you can start.
Yeah, you'll be having 4 plus 1, total 5 minutes, and the last minute to conclude your presentation. You can start. Your time starts.
Unfortunately, yeah. Good morning, everyone. This is Jashwant, the working partner of the business, and she's Griselda, my dormant partner for the business. And she'll be taking you through the introduction.
So our product for today is plastic bitumen roads. Why launch plastic bitumen roads?
Can you change the next slide? The third slide, I hope.
This one?
Why launch plastic bitumen roads as in a product launch event? The third slide.
Yeah, I have presented. Are you able to see?
Yeah.
So why launch plastic bitumen roads in a product launch event? This product was mainly taken to bring an effective and economical method by which you can reduce the cost of roads as well enjoy the maintenance of it. Plastic roads also bring out the need for the safe disposal of plastic as construction material. So first, let's understand the difference between bitumen and plastic bitumen roads. Bitumen roads. A bitumen road has a smooth surface to ride on and also gives out less sound emission. Bitumen is by definition any of various natural substances such as asphalt consisting of mainly hydrocarbons. Plastic roads. Plastic roads are roads made either entirely of plastic or composites of plastic with other materials. Plastic roads are different from standard roads in the respect that standard roads are made from asphalt concrete, which consists of mineral aggregate of asphalt.
Can you show the next slide? Yeah. So let's talk about the features of plastic bitumen roads. First of all, safeguards the environment. Plastic roads can be built from waste plastic, the majority of which is usually put into landfill, incinerated or polluted into the environment. Next, we talk about the problem of water problem. Since plastics come with various chemical and physical properties, roads can be engineered to meet specific requirements. Next, we talk about pollution. How does it help in reducing the pollution? Plastic bitumen composite roads need not be especially discriminating with the plastics used, thus increasing the reuse of plastic. Most plastic waste is not recycled because it is usually mixed with different types of plastic and non-plastic. And so far, the segregation process is labor intensive with no easy solution. The strength of these plastic roads. The strength of the road will be increased by 100% and there is no effect of the radiation of UV rays. You will have reduction in pores, in collective and hence less rutting and raveling. Next, we talk about flexibility. The load of withstanding property increases and in turn it helps to satisfy today's need for increased road transport. Next, we come to the less use of fossil fuels. Using less asphalt saves on cost and resources. Asphalt concrete requires petroleum, which is becoming more scarce day by day, and the price of petroleum increases day by day. Next, we come to SWOT analysis. The next slide, please. SWOT analysis.
What 1 minute remaining.
Just a minute remaining.
As compared to asphalt or bitumen roads. The construction of roads is relatively faster and the maintenance cost is very minimal. These roads have a better quality and remarkably more longer lifespan. The weaknesses. Toxic present in the co-mingled plastic waste would start leaching and pollute the groundwater. The presence of chlorine in these roads will definitely release hydrochloric acid. What are our opportunities? Big IT parks such as Embassy Group, Bhagmani Tech Park, etc. can start implementing such roads in their campus. Private universities such as REVA and PES can also start such eco-friendly roads within their campus, whereby those universities state an example. Such economical roads helps in the infrastructure and develops the economy of the nation. The threats. Nowadays, the government is...
Conclude in the next 30 seconds. In the next 30 seconds, conclude your presentation.
Sorry, I couldn't conclude it properly.
Yeah, you have another 30 seconds more.
Yeah, so the cost is considerably very cheap as compared to asphalt and concrete roads, which requires almost 30,000 to make 1 kilometer of road. And we, as plastic bitumen roads, require around 10,000 for the plastic roads to be implemented in our cities. So I conclude.
Yeah, stop there, stop there. Stop at the budget plan. Yeah. Are you guys done? I don't see the
So I conclude by saying that plastic increases the melting point of the bitumen. The use of these plastics in road construction is an innovative technology which not only strengthens the road but also increases the road life. The analysis in this presentation reveals the durability, strength, and cost. It is
team, you've got your point. Sharon, you want to go first?
No, Shiva, you go ahead.
Okay. So quickly explain to me the budget plan.
Okay, so the budget plan, our expenses mainly is going to consist of operation cost and the implementation cost. And to make 1 kilometer of plastic bitumen road, we require about 8,000, almost around 600 kilos of bitumen, which is roughly around 8,000 rupees, 8,000. And we almost require 10,000 carry bags, which is free of cost. The tax and GST combined together is around 2,000 and the total comes around 10,000. So to make 1 kilometer of plastic road, you require 10. Yeah, exactly, 1 kilometer.
Do you know how much it costs to take 1 kilometer of cemented road? Are you aware of how much it costs?
Cemented road, ma'am, you need 1 ton of bitumen to make 1 kilometer of cement. I mean the normal road. So one ton of bitumen costs. Yeah, 1 ton. Yeah. It costs you around 40 to 50,000.
Okay, so do you see the proportion difference between these two? I understand that plastic bitumen. I know that you're trying to tell me that this works out more cheaper, but not such drastic difference. I went through this process. It is lot
sorry,
cheaper.
Your voice is breaking.
Can you guys hear me? Naman and Jagrat, can you guys hear me?
Sorry, ma'am, I didn't get you.
Okay.
Yeah, Shiva, we can hear you.
Can you repeat it, ma'am?
Yeah. So plastic bitumen does not take so much of cost. Okay, I understand. Okay, but it is not at a drastic difference between cemented roads and plastic bitumen. You do not have a 3:1 ratio. You have a 1:1 ratio.
Yeah, ma'am, I agree with your point, but our main intention is not only reducing the cost, we reduce the pollution as well.
Yeah, but your figures
plastic
are
waste which
telling
is
me that
generated from your
1
house can be used.
kilometer you are going to finish at 10,000 rupees. As per your proposition, if cemented roads use, can you guys hear? Okay, these guys are stuck.
Network issues, I suppose.
Yeah.
As I was telling that plastic which is generated in our households can be used to make roads. So it drastically reduces the plastic in your house as well as makes an good infrastructure for the economy.
How is it recyclable? I want to understand. How is it eco-friendly?
How eco-friendly, ma'am? We are going to initiate. Our main initiative is to tell the public to segregate the waste in the dry conditions, so that the dry waste which we collect, we recycle it first and then mix it with bitumen to make the plastic roads. So it gives a smooth surface to ride the vehicles on.
Won't it hinder the quality of the soil beneath it?
No, ma'am. When we recycle, if we use the raw plastic, then it is a harm to the soil. But when I talk about the recycled plastic, it is minimal. And yeah, that's one of our threat, but not, it's minimal, yeah.
Okay, where are you planning to propose this idea and start, what to say, applying this idea? Which part of land and how are you going to pitch this?
Yeah, ma'am. So the roads which are already existing, our main
No,
initiative.
let her answer. Let your partner answer.
Ma'am, she's the dormant partner, ma'am.
No,
she's
she's your teammate
providing
right
with the
now. She's your teammate, so she will answer.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Just tell your point.
As I was saying, I had asked, where are you going to apply this idea? Where are you going to start, constructing these kind of roads? How are you going to pitch
Yes,
that?
ma'am.
And
We're
where are
going
you
to
going
do this in the outer ring roads of the urban areas and the suburban areas.
So you'll
that's
have
where
to
we're going
approach the
start.
government for it. You need the government's approval for it. How are you planning to get that?
We're going to advertise this to the government so that they help us in implementing this.
And you think that's going to be an easy process? How are you planning to do that?
The times are.
Okay, guys.
Municipal corporations and start of the construction on the outer ring of the urban and suburban areas.
That I got. All I'm asking is, how are you going to propose this idea to the government? And why would they agree?
We have some good features of our product and a few advantages and all that. So considering all this, the government should provide us with.
Are you aware how the
aids.
government offices work? You think that's going to be easy?
I didn't get you, ma'am.
Are you aware of how the government works, how the government officials work? You think that's going to be easy?
No, ma'am.
They won't do anything without bribe. Okay, that's one. And two, it's going to be a very, very, very long process.
Yes.
And three, they need to be convinced with the product and the idea.
Yes, we know that.
And they need to be benefit out of it in the end of the day. How are you planning to make profit?
We approach the idea.
So we don't look for any profit in this exactly, ma'am, because this exactly this is just for the betterment of the society, and there's no profit for us or for anyone else.
See, I understand if you say you're not looking to reap profits in the short term, okay? But you're not a non-profit organization. You have to make profits at least in the long run.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, that's correct.
Okay, you can close this PPT. I can't see them.
Sorry, ma'am. Didn't get you.
Yeah, no. So just give us your pitch, as in how much are you wanting to, look out for an investment from us?
Ma'am, we would want.
I want the figure to be given by her. She will give the figure.
Just how much?
Yeah, I think.
So how much distance do you want it for, ma'am?
No, you have to pitch an amount that you want us to invest into your business.
So as we said, for 1 kilometer, it would just cost you 10,000 rupees.
So how much are you wanting to?
According to that, we will put a portion on that.
Okay, figure, quickly. Give us a figure that you want as an investment from us into your business, into your entire business, not from for 1 kilometer, not for one road.
Okay. So maybe for 100 kilometers, we might need around 1 lakh.
Both of you are terrible. Even after you helping her, she gave me a terrible answer. You are just wanting to make one road. Your business will shut down after you constructing one area in Bangalore. That is Ring Road. After that, you are not wanting to expand. After that, you don't know your venture is going to work on. Do you see how scale this is? You're telling me you're not wanting to expand. You're going to make only one road. That is outer
Sorry,
ring
ma'am,
road.
I can't hear you.
Okay, so I just asked you.
Oh, ma'am. That's how we want to.
So you only want 1 lakh from us. Okay, thank you. Yeah,
400 kilometers.
Okay, we are done, guys.
Jagrat, are the participants out of the meeting?
Yeah, they are out now. I think we're done.
Okay, no one's going to join now, right?
No one.
Okay, bro, to be honest, this was one of the worst performances I've seen in any team. Like, I'm supposed to invest.
Excuse me, just a minute. They're still in the meeting, just a minute. Saint Clarets, please leave the meeting.
So
yeah, you
essentially,
can continue.
Essentially my job was to invest as one of the participants in a crowdfunding platform, right? This entire thing doesn't make sense because Muffluff, you cannot, so they want to create a platform that would compete with Swiggy and then sell the service for 11,000 bucks for 60 meals. Pedigree would probably cost more, and I spend more on my dog's haircut than 11k. Dulcina and Akriti, their target okay. It was very, very okay, but they got their target crowd right. But a life jacket on a wholesale market, I checked on India Mart, costs 600 bucks per life jacket, and this is A grade quality, right? And they are selling this, their cost price is 2k. Jain College was the only one I would actually want to invest in because he got one thing right. The global white shoe market is growing at 11% CAGR and is worth $5 billion as of in 2019. Just like when you take into online sales and everything, it did not get hit surprisingly. Ecolit lamps are their lamp essentially costs 5,000 bucks, and you can get a Philips lamp that lasts for 2 days, which has a 10,000 mAh battery with a power bank for 794 bucks on Flipkart. Right, so saliva pacemaker. So they use a technology called Salitron. Salitron is patented by the company Salitron in USA, and they have a USPTO patent till 2035. So essentially making it illegal to manufacture their whole product. One touch, there are already some tens of thousands of companies doing that. Very cliche. I can give them some brownie investment, like 1 or 2k if you want me to. Saint Claret, I think you cannot sell a service that essentially comes under public-private partnership in a crowdfunding platform. The price at NHAI, the price of constructing 1 kilometer, just the raw materials would cost 15 lakh rupees, not the 10,000 bucks they were assuming.
Absolutely.
So there's a data by NHAI for bitumen roads that have already been constructed by Dilip Buildcon, Larsen and Turbo, and like even IRB infrastructure developers. 1 lakh kilometers been constructed already in India. It's the same technology. So is it okay if I just invest in like one company or maybe 2 or 3 10k in the other two and the remaining in one? Because apart from
Yeah, you can do that, Puneet. Yeah.
even suits crowdfunding platform.
And
Like
you can do that.
if you want me to give like brownie investments, I can, but I don't think they're worth it. Thank God you didn't ask me to judge. I wouldn't have given most of the teams above 2 out of 10.
Okay, we're on the same scale if that's happening.
Yeah, that's true. It's just that I'm a little more nicer, but the thing is, I was extremely disappointed. I feel like, Muffluff could have, answered some questions properly, or even One Touch for that matter. I know it's a product that's easily available, but their pitch could have been much better. It's just that, they were not articulate, they were not, they didn't have a proper plan. And I think the same goes with many teams. At least Muffluff, they were a little clear as to what they wanted. That I liked. But otherwise, when it comes to the roads, they were talking about, 10,000 rupees. Are you kidding me? I was tongue tied. I was just left absolutely tongue tied. I didn't have any question. I was like, okay, they've done absolutely no research. So I just kept quiet. There was no point asking, and we were running out of time as well. So,
Exactly.
but that was a great concept. I like the concept. It's just
But the
that.
concept
No, I think it's just there to make it sound a little fancier because it's something that already prevails.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not something that's come out of a box. This is something that already prevails for me. So this team, for me, none of the products stood out, none of their concepts stood out. So what I was
That's
looking
what I was
was
going to
their
say.
rebuttal and their pitch, and none of that stood out for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And for me, that was the only thing that I was looking at, because I saw everyone was very nervous. Everyone was not to put together. Everyone was trying to put their way through. So,
And even Ecolit, I was extremely disappointed. Remember, Shiva, we were actually impressed yesterday, and I was really looking forward, and the pitch was pathetic.
And for me, honestly, I did like the salivary concept, okay, because
Yes, the pitch was very nice.
I'll tell
Yeah.
you, because why I liked it was because in spite of all the technicalities that they might, stand behind, I still like the whole concept of it being brought, because Xerostomia actually has a very high percentage. It's not very low. I just picked it up, but they weren't aware of it. And
20% of
I
every
was
elder.
Googling it simultaneously.
Yeah, I did
20% of all elder women apparently have it.
yeah, so I was just looking that if they hold
Judges. You have to do
And
the
I also
feedback
like the
session now.
fact how they said,
Okay, Dragon. We'll do that.
okay, me and Shiva
Okay,
will have a
judges,
conversation,
feedback session.
and we will, accordingly send the
But you want
scores.
us to give the feedback now?
Yeah, just the feedback. You don't have to give the scores now. You can just give
Yeah,
the feedback to the participants now.
Okay, do you want us to
Naman,
give
call all the
one second. Do you have time for
let
a
them in.
specific feedback, team to team feedback, or do you want us
Yeah,
to give
because we really
no,
want
no,
to give
no,
it
no.
to them. Because see, the
generic
Tell me
feedback.
the
whole
Jagrit.
point,
These teams need to really
Yeah.
buckle
because
themselves up.
there is no point of having a fest if they're not going to learn something at the
Yeah,
end
yeah.
of it.
Okay,
Like,
fine.
That's
I know
right.
you have time constraints. I was the Commerce Association president 3 years ago, 4 years, 4 years ago. But we need to give them feedback just so that they learn, right?
I think the
Exactly.
feedback will be extremely generic. All of them need to be prepared. All of them need to do way more amount of research, and it's going to be very generic for all the teams. So let's just give them a generic feedback. I think team to team feedback
No, I
is.
think we'll give them like one-liners that they need to build on, because there are a lot of
Yeah.
teams that have been bringing in preconceived products to this table. That cannot happen. Which is as basic as it can get.
Okay, judges, see, the account has to be used for another event, so we don't have that much time. So, like a general
Guys, you
feedback.
gave us time till 2. It's 1:15. I just checked.
Exactly.
You mentioned 2.
No, we have time till 1 only. We have already extended time.
I wasn't
He told me
aware
that
of this.
yesterday.
None of us were aware of this, so I'm going to take time till 1:30. You figure out your shit and get teams on board quickly.
Shall I let all of the teams in or one by one?
Okay, listen. We can do one
Okay,
thing.
let all of them in.
Let the
We can do it to the teams.
What?
Huh?
We can give them personal feedbacks through messages, like through WhatsApp. We'll give them the
Well,
personal.
I've noted a lot of stuff down in a book. Like if they read it, they'll probably cry.
Yeah, Puneet will actually be upset if he's not able to give the feedback. So get all of the teams. We'll do a quick session.
Okay, okay, fine. I'll let
He's
them in.
got like all figures on point.
Okay, let them in, Naman.
Yeah. Okay. We are good to start. We are good to start, Shiva.
Okay. Everyone's there. I
Yeah.
think Puneet would like to start. He's made like too many key points and key.
So good afternoon, all the participants. I just am not one of your judges, but there is a spectator in this round who was supposed to invest in the crowdfunding platform, and majority of the teams here did not even read the meaning of the round. They did not know what a Kickstarter was. They did not know what crowdfunding was. So many of your products couldn't even be sold on a crowdfunding platform. I'm just giving like one line for each team. For the Muffluff, that product, yes, it's a service for food for pets, right? But you tried to sell this service on on Kickstarter. Yeah, that's fine, that has happened before. But you tried to compete with Swiggy and Amazon. The kind of capital investment that you need to do, that would be huge. And the costing 2 meals for 11,000 bucks is very, very, very cheap. I mean, sorry, 2 meals every day for a month, right? 60 meals for 11,000 bucks is very cheap. You cannot provide fresh food with the logistical cost, the labor cost that you'll go through for 11,000 bucks. It is not possible at all. You guys could rather, open a cloud kitchen on Swiggy, try out your product if you're actually interested in this. It is a niche market. If you really want to start it, you can. Now for Aquajack, right? Aquajack, I just have one. You got your target crowd right. You're not going to sell this to people on Kickstarter, but maybe to the B2B businesses where you'll be selling it to shipping companies and so water sports agencies, etc., etc. But just one question: why would people spend? Your cost price that you showed was 2,000 bucks per jacket. If you go to India Mart right now, you'll get the best quality life jackets without a GPS, of course, just for under 600 bucks. And even if you put in a GPS tracker and everything, you can order it wholesale, and I'm pretty sure it'll be less than that. Rejuvenations, yeah, your product was good, but yeah, you really had to, like defend your facts properly, and you guys didn't really present with a lot of confidence. You guys need to build up on that, right? And coming to Ecolit also has a very fundamental problem. Solar lamps exists already, right? And if you go to Flipkart, you'll find an MRP of a Philips lamp for 10,000 mAh that lasts for 2 days with a power bank for 794 rupees, right? And your cost was 50,000 to 70,000 for 10 lamps, which I think works around at the least 5,000 per lamp, which is around 5 to 6 times more than a normal lamp, right? What else? Saliva pacemaker, right? So guys, when you come out with products that are in medical fields and any field for that matter, every team, you guys forgot to check whether the product already exists. You cannot launch a product that already exists and expect to get amazing marks out of it. And moreover, especially when it's anything technological or medical based, do check if the product is patented. For example, Salatron is a patented technology that can be manufactured only by one company in the US, and nobody else in the world has the right to manufacture it till 2035. So it would be essentially illegal for you guys to manufacture it. And then One Touch, again, the concept, the market is good, but the way you guys presented it wasn't really good at all, right? Because there are, and you guys said it's the others have copied. One of your threats was others copying your technological idea, right? These products already exist, and probably you are copying the technological idea. And I can give you a list of companies that already manufacture SOS buttons, and they cost 10 times lesser than your product. And coming to the last team, St. Claret, you cannot sell a road on a crowdfunding platform. You have to go through a process called a public tender, which happens through a public-private partnership only with the government. So you cannot approach somebody like that. And guys, when you're costing, right? If you literally Google the price, you will be sent to a NHAI, National Highway Authority of India PDF, right? Which will tell you plastic roads cost just raw material. This is without the cost of your rollers and your labor and all the overheads. Cost price, just the raw materials, is 15 lakh per kilometer, not 10,000. So all of the teams had one fundamental problem. Your products were not practically viable. Even if you're going, I know you guys might feel, okay, it's a college fest, what's the big deal, and all of that, right? But this is how you actually get into research. This is how you find out, okay, is this possible? And this is how you actually develop your own business ideas. For example, the very first business plan I presented in SJPUC for first year is an actual business today. So this is from where you start. You refine these ideas. This is the you kind of mentality you guys need to develop while business festing, right? So all of you guys have to keep these in mind. And yeah, all the best for your future fests. I was not judging your events, but I was just one of the spectators. So just an observation I made. Thank you.
Okay, so we have like 6 minutes left. I'm gonna take 2 minutes. I think Jagrat, I'll give them a quick general feedback.
Yeah.
So first we start off with Presidency College talking about Muffluff. For me, the actually stood out because it's simple and practical, irrespective of the loopholes that y'all had. Okay, that Puneet mentioned, that irrespective of those loopholes, I could still think of you as something that I would like or prefer to have on board, or is because of the simple service that you guys provide. So I like that. Then coming to your aqua jackets, those with the GPS system installed and things like that, I think that again was something initially you all weren't very aware of who you're catering to, your target markets and things like that, but you all sort of pulled it up during a rebuttal despite of your loopholes. So that again is fine. Then I think was this Riju Shine or something like that, the white shoe concept, where you all had to defend yourselves about the white canvases is that you all want to sort of expand your business into again. And in despite of me putting down you guys continuously about this market not sustaining, you guys were great at your rebuttal, and so that's one thing that again stood out for me. Then I think we had the renewable lamp concept, which I thought could have stood out for me initially, but it did not stand out for me when you sort of went down to breaking it down into your statistics. So that is something which I wasn't very, very fond of. And it's a very, very basic concept. Guys, one thing's for sure, that you cannot bring up anything that predominantly exists in our market for a product launch. And like Puneet mentioned, these are things that you develop eventually as your entire system one day, as something that you want to build into one day. Okay, so you want to start off with something that you would like to start off with on a bigger scale, even if it's happening at a college level. So yeah, the lamp concept, I liked it, but that's something that pre-existent. And when I kept asking you guys about what exactly are your new imports and everything, your rebuttal didn't sort of stand and suffice what I was looking for. Then comes I think, yeah, this was that saliva stimulator. The saliva stimulator for me, again, I like it genuinely, because you guys were, I mean, I don't know, it just seemed more fancier to me than everything else that came on board. Or because, again, I still see that I could invest in something like this is despite of your other loopholes. Also because, xerostomia is really prevalent, and I don't know why you didn't guys back it up, but it is really something that is very, very prevalent. So again, I would like to make an investment somewhere there. Then coming to SJPU, the GPS tracker location, that whole concept did not stand out for me, because this happens every year at a product launch. We see something like this, okay, and every time we tell them, do not bring this on board for us, because this is already prevalent and this is there in our markets. Okay, then comes Saint Claret. You guys, I don't know why you guys were so off track. So I don't know, your finances to your everything was very, very blank and bizarre. Or I did not expect this to actually go on this way. And the figures, like like stated, you guys spoke about 1 kilometer being done in 10,000, and a cemented road at 40,000. Again, the figures are absolutely vague and bizarre. So you guys have not done a research at all. So that's something that was not very keenly accepted. So yeah, that's about it. And overall, you guys were fine. Just that one point, or do not bring things that already exist. And the second thing is that pull up your rebuttal game, even if you're blabbering shit. At the end of the day, if I see you confident, and I will believe in your concept, your service, your product. Okay, so that's That's about it.
Okay, I want to give all of you all a very generic feedback because Shiba and Puneet already mentioned everything. So like they already mentioned, please be innovative. Okay, that's the most important thing about a product launch. You need to have some kind of innovation. Your product needs to have some kind of unique selling point. And that's what we're looking for. Okay. And second thing is, please do your research. Do enough research, ask people, understand the practicality of the product, and understand you as a consumer, would you buy it? Is it worth the price? Is it are you targeting the right kind of people? Look into all of that. Look at it from a consumer's point of view and as a producer's point of view. Okay, always think from all the all perspectives. And when it comes to investing, be clear on as to how you're going to raise the funds. Or you as let's say as an investor, would you invest in your own business plan? Think from these angles. And also when it comes to your pitch, please stick to your stance. If you're saying something and even if we disagree and if you believe in it, don't change your stance. Stick to it and work on your pitch, work on your confidence. We're not going to eat you up. Okay, always be confident, and it's okay even if you make mistakes. That's the only way you're going to learn. Okay.
Akshal, would you like to give some feedback?
Yes, I would like to say one thing. I mean, I was also one of these speculators. I wasn't the judge here, but I noticed one thing which I would like to say everyone is that when we say that you have to pitch in, it's like you have to tell us this much percentage of stake, or like this much money. You have to tell us that amount. It's not like you just tell the amount of each product. We want how much percentage you would like to give us, offer us, and what the amount is. I would like to say one more point, that is presentations shouldn't have everything typed in it. Try to have pointers in it and try to make it as unique as possible. That's it. I mean, you'll get more opportunities and chances. Try to do better in that.
And also, I understand when it comes to the finances, you can't give figures that are accurate because they're not really in the market. But at least try to create a business plan as to how you're going to raise these funds properly and make sure that it's all feasible and you're not looking at something too much or too less. Just be clear on that. I know it's hard to figure out the finances, especially for a new product, but at least be clear on these things. It shouldn't be too impractical.
Participants, if you have any doubts, you can ask the judges now. Okay, nobody has any doubts? Fine, okay. I request all the participants to turn on their videos.